Hey guys, it's Sunshine and welcome once more to my studio. Today we're going straight into our next episode. Now this one, it kind of follows on from the last basics series that we did, which was the sphere. If you haven't seen that, go have a look because we're going to be using a lot of the same techniques and things like the shading and the blending that we did in the sphere, and we're going to be putting it into this episode. So today's episode is 7 steps to the perfect watercolor raindrop. And without any further ado, let's go get started. So what you guys are going to need today is a pencil. I've just got a 4H pencil. You can use whatever pencil you like. It doesn't really matter. I have a small round paintbrush. I guess it's small round to medium round paintbrush. Again, it doesn't really matter as long as you can control it. Small is usually better though. I've got a tiny little eraser just in case I go overzealous on my circle. I can erase some of that out. And I've got 2 pens. So I've got a white gel pen and a black gel pen. Otherwise, I've got some watercolor paper because I'm going to be using watercolor paint. And I've got a little bit of tissue for my blotting if I need it. I've only got 3 colors today. I've got a titanium white for highlights. I've got a neutral tint for my darks or like black tones. And I've got a phthalo blue. So really you can use whatever colors you've got at home as long as you've got a black, a white and a color. All right, let's go. Step 1, draw a circle. So I'm going to take my pencil and just draw a circle. Now this circle does not need to be a perfect circle. Actually, the more imperfect it is, probably the better, because raindrops are never like this perfect circle. So just do your circle as well as you can. Step 2, color the top half. Now I'm going to take my little brush here, wet it down and get a nice even amount of my phthalo blue and color the top half, making sure I don't hit the edges on my circle. So the reason we don't hit the edges is because we're coming in with the secondary color to go along those edge points, just as best as you can, like that. Step 3, add black. So I'm just going to take my brush again and grab myself a dark color or my black and go along the edge where I've left out that blue. So step 4, blend. Now I'm taking a clean damp brush here and I'm just going to blend out the bottom, and then I'm going to take a bit more water and put it over the whole of our circle and then blend that blue and black together a little bit more so there's not so much of a hard edge between the two. Step 5, create an outline. So this is going on the bottom half of our sphere and I want quite a strong amount of my watercolor paint here, and very carefully I'm just going to outline the bottom of that sphere because that kind of creates a shadow. So I'm trying to do everything in watercolor just to show you guys, but a nice easy way to do it, particularly for this bit, is to just outline that bottom with the fine liner pen. It's just easy and simple and quick and a lot finer than your watercolor brush. Step 6, shadows and highlights. Now I'm going to start off with my shadow, and basically what I'm going to do with this is create a lighter version of my grey, and I'm just going to put that in along the edge where my black outline is. Like so. And then of course we blend. So grab a clean wet brush and blend those edges. Okay, now for the highlight. So I'm going to take my paintbrush again and do it with my watercolor paint. I'll show you with the watercolor paint first, but then I will show you my hack. So a nice strong amount of my white on my brush there, and then the highlight just goes like that. Now this is quite hard to see with the white watercolor paint because white's really hard to go over the top of dark colors with watercolor painting. So what I'm going to do is just dry that off fully and then use my gel white pen as my highlight and give it a nice strong shine. See, much nicer. Step 7, add depth. So I'm going to grab my paintbrush again and my phthalo blue again and grab a stronger amount of that phthalo blue and then add it underneath and around that highlight like that, and then blend it out as normal. In watercolor we spend most of our lives blending. And you can add as much or as little of that phthalo blue as you like. It depends how much depth you want. While I'm here, I'm going to add an extra layer to my darks. to pull those out a little bit more and add more shadow. And same thing, gonna blend that out. And one final dry, and just before I finish for a final detail, I'm just gonna go around the outside with my fine liner. There we go, and here we have our perfect watercolor raindrop. Now, the best way to get better at anything, as you know, is practice makes perfect. So why not draw a heap of your raindrops? Some will be good, some will be terrible, but just fill up your page and have fun with them because, you know, realistically they take maybe 1 to 2 minutes to create, and you might as well make a heap of them. Change colors, change sizes, change shape. Just have fun, guys. It's all practice for your blending and shading. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Basically, we've been blending. We've been doing a lot of blending recently. We did blending with the sphere, and now we've got some nifty blending with our water droplets. Anyway, if you do want to find more of my work, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook, we're halfway through our Anne of Green Gables book with the book club. So come hang out. We've been having a really great time. I'm still doing lots of live stream. Well, not lots of live stream. I've been live streaming a fair bit, but my Twitch schedule is I'm doing 8 p.m. on a Friday night, Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's my one regular thing that I'm able to stick to, which has been nice. Until next time though, guys, please stay safe and keep on painting. Bye!